Hey!
Welcome back. We're now on episode 5.
Yep.
Kiss by Fire is the title.
Yep.
What are you thinking this one's about?
Someone's gonna die. I mean, if a dragon is kissing someone with fire, which is what I think. What do you think?
Okay. Well, it could be the god of light, the god of fire, potentially. But the dragon,
Yeah,
that's actually a
maybe.
good call out. So yeah, I don't think this
I could
kiss
see
is
that.
going to be a romantic kiss.
Hmm.
My assumption, it's going to be
It's gonna be from the
something
red
a little
lady.
more violent. Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see.
But one thing that I think has been, something I've been thinking about is just some character shifts or maybe more character reveals with Jaime Lannister, just how he was with Brienne, kind of stopping the rape.
In that scene.
And
yeah, that made me feel like, I just went from like really disliking you because he was so arrogant throughout that whole trip. And then it's like, why are you doing that? That was weird.
Yeah. I mean, that was actually really...
It makes you see
honorable.
him in a human light. Yeah, like in human honorable light.
Where he's not just self-centered. Like he looked out for her well-being. So that was one. And then Theon, which... Theon has already been going back and forth a lot. And I think in this last episode, he really just expressed that.
Yeah, he finally
felt Ned was his father.
Yes.
So I feel like he's now shifted back. Guilt. And now he's feeling a guilt.
He's feeling remorse. Yeah.
So just a little more like of the character reveal and just maybe his struggle.
Trying to find a
himself,
home.
Yeah.
A place where he belongs. He just wants to feel belonging.
Yeah. So I just wanted to call that out. I thought those are just really interesting like character developments.
Yeah, we were talking about that.
Yeah.
Then what other one? There's one more.
Ooh, well, the
Marjorie,
relationship.
maybe?
Yeah, I was gonna say the relationship with Cersei and Marjorie.
Oh yeah,
that's
that relationship is interesting. Cersei does not like Marjorie, and she's actually afraid of her. I think she recognizes the power she has over Joffrey.
Yeah,
that's gonna be very interesting to see it play out.
Could be for the better for Joffrey.
Could maybe.
I mean, he may actually start getting the love of the people, which we talked about this a little bit, so we don't really need to go down this road, but
yeah, true.
It seems like it could be a positive, but we'll see. We also know that maybe Marjorie's doing this as a way to really just be able to assume the throne and gain power. So,
and that's the thing. I feel like you don't really expect there to be a major shift, but I think she could get really greedy with power, and then I don't know what she's capable of.
No, that's with any of the characters, right? Like we don't know if any of these characters are capable of.
I don't trust nobody. Yeah, that's why I'm on edge. I'm like, nope, I don't know about you.
Yeah,
you don't like Joffrey, but you seem okay, and the people like you, but I don't know.
Yeah.
But the last episode, really quick, and then we can start.
Yeah.
Daenerys, such a badass. She took the
pretty cool move.
The army, and then she spoke the language.
Yeah.
And understood.
Okay, I have one more little thing.
Okay.
The crows all turning.
Against the commander.
Yeah, and I kind of figured maybe that guy I forget his name, but where they're at the house and he has all the daughters. Like he was. Yeah, I think that relationship was already kind of strained. Yeah, so that
it wasn't as sustainable.
Yeah. But killing their own commander was...
I know.
That was a surprise for me. And then also kind of... one of the guys is trying to hunt down Sam, right? And we already knew he disliked him, but just that's not good.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, let's see what happens on this episode. Yeah. Who's going to get kissed by fire?
Oh, actually, what we should do too. Why don't we pick... Since this is kind of mid-season, why don't we pick 2 characters that we're liking... and do our review, 2 characters that we're disliking. And kind of, yeah.
Okay, I can start.
Okay.
2 characters I like. I think I already said this, but no, maybe not. But I like Brienne.
Okay. I don't think you said that last time.
No?
No.
I just like how honorable she is, even though Jaime is so disrespectful to her. I feel like she's still super noble and even protected
Yeah.
him when she could have very easily been like that. But she was so true to like the command um and her duty that she
Yeah.
was to get him there
Very
safe.
loyal.
So
Yeah.
loyal, yeah.
I like
That.
that pick.
Yeah. I like
Okay.
Brienne.
I have a pick, but this could be divisive. I'm
Hmm.
actually going to say the spider has grown on me.
Ah! Are
Yeah.
you serious?
Yes, because I feel like these past few episodes, I feel like he's actually been, I don't know, like in a way, I feel like he's been showing and revealing a little bit more about who he is. And who he is doesn't
Oh.
actually, it doesn't feel as kind of like sneaky and
Mm.
conniving as I
Mm.
think it felt in the first season or second season.
Mm.
Now it seems like he's trying to maybe help
Mm.
Roz, and also
Mhm.
I know this situation with Sansa. Like
Yeah,
there's
that's true.
something seems positive that he's helping orchestrate. Um, and also for him in the last episode to talk about his that like traumatic experience of
His
the man
story.
that abused him, and
Yeah.
um
And then he got caught,
yeah,
got
cut
him
his parts off,
captive.
and then he's now gonna get revenge. But
Yes.
just thinking like he's
Yeah.
explaining like his strategy and how he moves. So I guess I just want to say that he's a character that I guess is growing on me, but I still have my eyes, like my eyes open. I'm not like completely trusting him yet, but way more
Mm.
than previous. So yeah, that was
I don't know
that might
about
have
you
been the
anymore.
surprising one.
Now I don't trust you. I'm just
Uh-oh.
kidding. No, I get that. I feel like every time we get snippets or the story, like background stories of characters, and just puts them in a light of like sharing
There's
some
just humanity in them.
yeah, like a struggle they went through, and then it gives you the reason why they are the way they are today, maybe, or gives you some insight, and then
Mhm.
you just feel for them.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wasn't expecting the spider.
Yeah, that one's grown on me.
I'll say one that I like also, right?
Yeah, one more.
Hmm. Okay. I think I said this before, but I also thought I said Brienne before. But I really like Tyrion.
Mm, yeah, he's still
I like how real
a favorite
he
character.
is. Yeah. Even with Cersei, that dynamic of like brother and sister and how they hate each other. I like watching him navigate that. Like how he is really honest about it. That's who I like too. Who do you like?
Yeah,
Second one
that,
for you.
that's a good call. I'm gonna say right now at this moment, Marjorie. I feel
Yeah,
like
I like her too.
I like that she went to the orphanage and she's
For the people.
seemingly for the people and is trying to connect with them. And I think that's just a really nice change from what we've seen with Joffrey, Cersei. Um, so for right now, I want. Oh, and also it seems like she's kind of looking out for Sansa. I also feel like that there's, we know there's something there. We know that um, Marjorie's brother isn't interested in women. So, that whole
Mm-hmm.
setup is, it's like a strategy. I don't know if
Mm-hmm.
she's really looking out for Sansa,
Mm-hmm.
but I guess we'll see in the upcoming episodes. But in terms of just what she's doing with the
Yeah.
people, and also kind of like shifting some things, around with Cersei, I think I'm kind of liking that it's rattling, Cersei a little bit. Um, so
Yeah, I like that too.
for now,
For now.
yeah.
And then next, let's just do one character that we're like
Okay.
about, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so mine is Tywin Lannister. I
Okay.
kind of feel like we don't know a lot about him yet, but in the interactions I do see where he has like favorites among his children, and it seems like he only really cares about Jaime because he's the Kingslayer and he's the heir. And I feel like Cersei, he doesn't care about her. Like watching that last interaction,
Hmm.
um, about how she's like, "Don't you care about your only daughter?" Basically, and just seeing his like, he's so like blank and there's no emotion, like he just like is very business, maybe throne minded strategy, where
Yeah.
he's like there's no balance in his character so far. And I also feel like he's capable of a lot of really bad stuff too. Like he'll do anything at all costs to kill, to be like the throne,
Yeah.
which they
He's
all
expressed
will,
that and he's
which
done
they
that.
all
So
will. But I don't know, something about him just, I don't know.
yeah.
Okay, your one.
Well, let's see. My one. I think I already chose this character. Um but still really not liking Littlefinger.
I chose him last time. We just don't like him.
Yeah. I
I'm
mean,
with you.
he's been consistent with, his actions. I just I don't like what he's about. And yeah, I really feel like he's trying to set something up in a negative way with Sansa. Like he
I
just
don't
very
know.
sneaky. It just always feels very negative, and he's
Mm-hmm.
been negative, and he
Mm-hmm.
just feels like he's a bad person.
Mm-hmm. I feel like he might try to get back at Catelyn because she didn't give him a chance again.
And I don't think,
And might do something with Sansa or something to be like, hey, Catelyn, you didn't come back with me. So
I could ever kind of give him any type of credit because
Mhm.
of what he did to Ned.
I knew
So
you were gonna say
that
that.
still runs deep. So yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. Maybe every time we do this, I'm gonna be saying Littlefinger.
Littlefinger.
Yeah.
That would be interesting if that shifts one day. If one day you're like, oh, we like Littlefinger now. I don't know. Because I feel like
Whoa.
anything can happen on this show,
Whoa.
but that would be interesting.
I-
Don't tell us in the comments.
Yeah, no spoilers.
Don't tell us.
That would be a
But probably not. That's wishful
big
thinking.
shift.
That's me
Yeah.
just being positive.
I don't foresee that for
But
myself.
yeah.
All right, great.
Let's get started.
Let's get into this.
Cool.
Kiss by Fire.
Da 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 da.
Da da. Let's do
right.
it.
Shit. I see fire.
Lord, cast your light upon
Who's
us.
this? Lord of Light Defender. Oh, with him.
Oh.
Show us the truth.
Shit.
Strike this
I
man
was
down
thinking
as he is
this.
You know-
good. Give strength to his sword.
This is the same music.
As?
Lord of Light,
The Lord of Light.
give us wisdom.
I was thinking the Lord of Light
Like,
was gonna come out
every
here.
I mean, every time they talk about
The
Lord of
night
Light, this
is
music comes
dark.
on. Oh.
What the heck?
Oh.
And he has trauma with fire.
Yeah.
Oh shit. He's being really brave.
Your hand will eventually just get really hot.
Oh,
Oh. I feel like the Hound might be able to get out of this.
I feel that too. I feel like he may
This
come
isn't
out.
the end for it.
Yeah.
Whoa. Oh my god, through his sword?
Because it was hot.
Lord, cast your light upon this man, Bring him back from death, Lord. Arya, don't!
She's so brave.
Looks like the god likes me more than your butcher's boy.
Burn in hell!
He will, but not today.
He's back? Whoa.
That was interesting. What just happened?
So that he can come back to life
Maybe because that guy did a prayer.
with the powers. Yeah.
Well, says there are crows patrolling on
It
the
seems
wall.
like.
Tell me what you know.
There are 4 to a patrol. 2 builders to check for
That's
structural
intense,
damage,
though.
2 rangers to watch for enemies.
How often do these patrols go out?
It varies. If I knew where on the wall we were heading, I could tell you.
You'd like to know that.
How many men remain in Castle Black?
1,000.
Liar.
What happens to your eagle after I kill you? Does he drift away like a kite with his strings cut? Or does he just flop dead to the ground?
He's no crow.
Just because you want him inside you, don't make him one of us.
I'm not afraid of you.
We'll find out soon enough.
Dang, and John doesn't even know what's been happening.
I don't need you to protect me.
Of course you do. Who stopped Rattleshout when he was about to cut your throat? Who vouched for you with Mance? Oh, it seems you owe me a debt. Come steal it back.
Ygritte!
She's flirting with him.
Ygritte!
This is how they ended up married in real life.
Ygritte! 7 hells! Ygritte!
I heard him.
You still a crow? It's time you proved yourself. You
Ygritte.
swore some vows. I want you to break them.
Whoa.
I want you to see me.
This escalated quick.
All of me.
Are they gonna do it?
But he's never had sex with a girl.
We shouldn't.
They're gonna do it.
She really wants to be with him. But they're gonna
Are you still dressed?
stand on him.
You know nothing, Jon Snow. Oh.
All right, John.
That thing you did with your mouth. Is that what lords do to their ladies in the south?
I don't know. I just wanted to kiss you there, is all. There's been no one else. Only you. Who was he?
Just a boy. He came trading with his brothers. He had red hair like me, kissed by fire.
Kissed by fire.
He was weak.
Red hair
Not
like
like
her.
you. That was the first one. Then there was this then boy. Spoke no common, but God, he was built like a man.
Yeah, thanks. I think I've heard enough.
I'm not done with you yet.
She really likes John.
She does.
How long's it been since you had a bath?
She's gonna bathe him?
I guess it's not cold water.
Yeah.
Or
Springs.
oh yeah, maybe.
Let's not go back. I don't ever want to leave this cave, Jon Snow.
Dang.
Not ever.
And when they were married in real
Go
life.
John. Go John. Go John.
I want my gold.
Says it clearly right there on that note. You'll be repaid in full when the war's over.
Go in peace, Sandal again. The Lord of Light isn't done with you yet.
Sandal pudding. He's dying.
Lord Bolton, I give you the Kingslayer.
Pick him up, Locke. Take this away.
Send it to his father.
You'll hold your tongue unless you want to lose it. Cut her free.
Apologies, my lady. You're under my protection now.
Is that word from the capital?
You haven't heard. Stannis Baratheon laid siege to King's Landing. How can I put this? Your sister is alive and well. Your father's forces prevailed. Sir Jaime isn't well. Take him to Kaiban.
I thought he was gonna lie to him for a second.
I thought that too. Ouch.
You know, I thought he would have maybe, wow,
No.
let out more.
The corruption has spread. I fear it must be cut away. The safest course would be to take the whole army.
And you'll die.
I can take away the rotting flesh and try and burn out the corruption with boiling wine. With any luck, that will suffice. You'll need milk of the poppy.
No milk of the puppy.
There will be pain.
I'll scream.
Quite a bit of pain.
I'll scream loudly.
Because otherwise he'll kill him. You could die right with the milk of the puppy.
Yeah, there's too much, I think.
But then you can also fall asleep with it. Wait.
Lord Baelish,
Your Grace.
I wonder if I might ask you for a favor.
Of course, Your Grace.
I have reason to believe that House Tyrell do not hold the Crown's best interests at heart.
I see. And have you shared these suspicions with Lord Tywin?
Yeah,
My
but he
father's a
doesn't
practical
care.
man. He appreciates facts.
Myself, I often find them a hindrance.
And he appreciates those who aid his family, as you well know. He's almost as generous to those who help us as he is unpleasant towards those who don't. You have a good working relationship with the Tyrells. I thought you might look into it before you leave the capital.
I shall do my best.
Thank you. And your best will prove better than when I asked you to locate Arya Stark.
I assure you that it will.
I love the like subtle but unsubtle.
God's boy, that's
threats.
enough. We're not in
Like,
a tavern.
Pardon,
There's no need to speak. Are there any figs? Fetch some. I always take figs mid-afternoon.
grandma's
They help
funny.
move the bowels. To what do I
she's
owe
a
this
weirdo.
summons?
Thank you for seeing me, my lady. I had hoped we might discuss a few financial matters.
I climbed all those steps to discuss financial matters.
It's the royal wedding. I'm told you had a hand in planning it.
Naturally.
It's shaping up to be a very involved affair. As master of coin, it falls upon me to calculate the cost for the crown. As of now, it's a huge expense.
And we'll pay for half the expenses, and the celebrations will go on as planned. Is that sufficient?
Quite sufficient, thank you.
Very good, then. That's settled. Good day.
Done.
Done.
Wow.
I'm going to stay on in Smith for the Brotherhood. These men are brothers. They're a family. I've never had a family.
Sounds like Theon.
I can be your family.
You wouldn't be my family. You'd be my lady.
Oh, man.
They're breaking up.
She went to venture solo.
She will.
Is this a rescue?
I didn't do anything.
Killing the boys. Oh. Wow.
What the heck?
Bring them in.
Dude. Why?
Is that all of them? It took 5 of you to murder 2 unarmed squires.
Not murder, Your Grace. Vengeance.
Vengeance. Those boys didn't kill your sons. I saw Harry and die on the battlefield, and Torrance
Was strangled by the Kingslayer. They were his king.
They were boys!
Leave me to the king. He wants to give me a scolding before he sets me free. That's how he deals with treason. Our king in the north. Or should I call him the king who lost the north?
Dang, what the heck?
Escort Lord Karstark to the dungeon. hang the rest.
He has to make tough decisions.
I'm not fighting for justice if I don't serve justice to murderers in my ranks, no matter how highborn. He has to die.
Spare his life. Keep him as a hostage.
A hostage. Tell the Karstarks that as long as they remain loyal, you will not be harmed.
What a situation. It's tough. It's within his own army, you know?
Kill me and be cursed. You are no king of mine.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Joffrey. Cersei. Ill Payne. Samarin.
You're angry with me, and I don't blame you. But letting him go was the right thing. And I have more reason than most to want him hanged.
I thought he killed you.
He did.
But how?
Thoros, how many times have you brought me back?
It's the Lord of Light brings you back. I'm just the lucky drunk who says the words.
How many times?
5, I think. No, this makes 6.
Wow.
Burn away my sins.
Who's that?
Help me serve you, for the night is dark and full of terrors. I have prayed day and night for you to come to me.
Lady, I meant to come sooner. The battle.
I know of your troubles, my king. The Lady Melisandre has told me everything.
Yes, of course.
Never mind.
I thought maybe it was his wife too.
Yeah. But she wouldn't know about the Lord of Light, right?
Yeah, she wouldn't be
You
saying
mustn't despair.
prayers.
Your claim is true. You will be victorious.
I've sinned.
No.
I have wronged you.
Oh, this is
I have
like
shamed you.
You're doing God's work.
Don't understand.
The Lady Melisandre has told me everything. No act done in service of the Lord of Light can ever be a sin. When she told me, I wept with joy.
Does she have her under a spell?
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
She might have her under a spell.
Whoa.
Oh, those are all the babies
My
she couldn't
sweet
have.
boys.
Stillborns.
Edric, I thank God every day for bringing Melisandre to us. She gave you a son, so you've come to see her as well. There is no need. You must keep away from such distractions.
She's my daughter. I want to see her.
Oh, he has a daughter too.
She has a daughter?
Father!
Wow.
You've grown since I last saw you.
Mother said you fought in
Was
a
she
battle.
burned?
Did you win?
No.
Did the Onion Knight come back with you?
Sir Davos is a traitor. He's rotting in a dungeon cell for his crime.
Definitely an odd relationship, huh?
Not so hard. You'll scrub the skin off.
What are you doing here?
Need a bath. Help me out of these rags.
There's another tub.
This one suits me fine.
Is he gonna like give her the double thing?
Probably not. He just probably doesn't want to be alone.
Don't worry, I'm not interested. There it is. That's the look. Seen it for 17 years and face after face. You all despise me. Kingslayer. Oathbreaker. Man without honor. You heard of wildfire?
Of course.
The Mad King was obsessed with it. He loved to watch people burn. With their skin blackened, blistered, and melted off their bones. He burned lords he didn't like.
stake he burned. Hands disobeyed him, he burned. Anyone who was against him. Before long, half the country was against him. So he had his pyromancer place caches of wildfire all over the city. Finally, the day of reckoning came. Robert Baratheon marched from the capital after his victory at the Trident. But my father arrived first. The whole Lannister army at his back, promising to defend the city against the rebels. I knew my father better than that. He's never been one to pick the losing side. I told the Mad King as much. I urged him to surrender peacefully. But the king didn't listen to me. Didn't listen to Varys, who tried to warn him. But he did listen to Grand Maester Pycelle. Grey sunken cunt. You can trust the Lannisters, he said. The Lannisters have always been true friends of the crown. So we opened the gates and my father sacked the city. Once again, I came to the king, begging him to surrender. He told me to bring him my father's head. Then he turned to his pyromancer. Burn them all, he said. Burn them in their homes, burn them in their beds. Tell me if your precious Renly commanded you to kill your own father and stand by while thousands of men, women, and children burned alive, would you have done it? Would you have kept your oath then? First, I killed the pyromancer, and then, when the king turned to flee, I drove my sword into his back. He meant to stand with the rest of us and rise again. Reborn as a dragon, turn his enemies to ash. I slit his throat to make sure that didn't happen. That's where Ned Stark found me.
Why didn't you tell Lord Stark?
Stark? You think the Honorable Ned Stark wanted to hear my side? He judged me guilty the moment he set eyes on me. By what right does the wolf judge the lion? By what right?
The king's there!
Jaime. My name's Jaime.
Is that on your
That's dramatic.
Princess. Gods, what are you doing here?
You'll wake birds.
Had its revealing and
He's the
side
bad
of his
one.
humanity.
He's on guard duty tonight. He likes to drink wine and sleep a lot.
Go back to your room. You're not supposed to be here. If your father
He
knew...
said you're a traitor.
I disobeyed my king, your father, and now I'm paying the price.
I don't care. You're my friend. You must get bored down here. I brought you something to read.
My lady, I can't read the words.
Too sweet.
You can't? I'll teach you.
These are the ones? Yes, Khaleesi, the officers.
Kesoglaso idreptot daor. Indari vali sirisis, indari vali pontalos it gamuti idrepti. Gente jeve gerele idrebletas, cogrondo jevo hedre.
Bezies agirigle.
Scorosso jevi brosa.
Torco nudo.
Torgonudo.
All unsullied boys are given new names when they are cut. Grey worm, red flea, black rat. Names that remind them what they are. Vermin.
Hezer broza jeve gemele idrebletas. Menteri e vanye e vesteletas keskido sogamagon. Gadbag aohe gregogas. Avi hoskas lue broze e vesteletas. Munya ao teptas lue brozi e amilie tolie.
Torco nudo hocas pezi. Same broji beri. Shibroji es bezo senestas kimbroto. Quinile shibroji melezesco mazedas terrari vabustar. E torco nudo saji broji es bezi egitovi. Daenerys gelmasmo. Jiteptas jiterfe.
She'll have good men around her to advise her. Men with experience.
Which man do you have in mind?
Oh, forgive me, Sir Jorah, for what I'm about to say, but your reputation in Westeros has suffered over the years. I don't know if your presence by her side will help our cause when we go home.
Our cause? Forgive me, Sir Barristan, but I was busy defending the Khaleesi against King Robert's assassins while you were still bowing to the man.
If we are truly her loyal servants, we will do whatever needs to be done. No matter the cost. no matter our pride.
You're not Lord Commander here. You're just another exile. And I take my orders from the Queen.
Wow. Come to bed.
You were right. The Karstarks are gone. Almost half our forces. Tywin Lannister knows what he needs to do to make us unravel. Nothing. Only wait.
Don't let him.
I can't force them to meet us in the field. And I can't attack them where they're strongest. But I can attack them where they're not. And Casterly Rock can't run away. I'm going to take their home away from them. I need men to replace the Karstarks who marched home. There is only one person in this kingdom with that kind of army who hasn't already sided with the Lannisters. The man whose daughter I was supposed to marry. Walder Frey.
But now what? I mean, has word gone back that Rob's
He's
married
such
now?
a splendid fighter. Do you have any idea when we might?
I'll plant the seed as soon as Joffrey and I are married. It should grow quickly.
Joffrey won't let me leave. He's got too many reasons to keep me here.
And only one to let you go. Because it will please me.
Well fought, sir. That was no fight. I don't know you.
Oliver.
If it please you. I should like to see you spar with a proper partner, sir.
Uh-oh. Yep.
I'll have you know I'm to be married soon, and even my intended hasn't the slightest notion.
That didn't take long.
Well, it took long enough.
Oh, wow.
Seems our Knight of Flowers is engaged to be wed.
Is he? And who's the lucky girl?
Sneaky.
She may not be the grandest ship in the world, or the fastest, but she's mine. Strange, isn't it?
Ew. What is?
It doesn't matter what we want. Once we get it, then we want something else. I have good news. I'll be leaving the city soon.
You still want me to come with you?
It's not a question of what I want. It's what you want.
Maybe it would be better to wait.
I hope you know that I'm your friend, Sansa. Your true friend.
I do, Lord Baelish.
Peter.
Peter.
If you wish to stay, then of course, we'll stay. We'll speak again when I return.
Ugh.
Yeah.
It's really dislike him.
Your sister has learned that your new friends, the Tyrells, are plotting to marry Sansa Stark to Sir Loras.
Very well. She's a lovely girl. Missing some of Loras's favorite bits, but I'm sure they'll make do.
Your jokes are not appreciated.
Wasn't my best, but I thought...
I bring them into the royal fold, and this is how they repay me, by trying to steal the key to the north out from under me. We need to act first and kill this union in its crib.
And how do we do that?
We find Sansa Stark a different husband.
Wonderful.
Yes, it is. What should
Wait,
I look for?
Are they saying it's going to be him?
You can't mean it.
I can, and I do.
Joffrey has made this poor girl's life miserable since the day he took her father's head. Now she's finally free of him, and you give her to me? That's cruel, even for you.
You intend on mistreating her? The girl's happiness is not my concern, nor should it be yours.
She's a child.
She's flowered, I assure you. She and I have discussed it at length.
There, you see? You will wed her, bed her, and put a child in her. Surely you're capable of that.
And if I refuse?
You wanted to be rewarded for your valor in battle. Sansa Stark is a finer reward than you could ever dare hope for.
Terrible.
And it is past time you were wed.
I was wed. Or don't you remember?
Only too well. Tyrion will do as he's bid. As will you.
What do you mean?
You'll marry Sir Loras.
I will not.
The boy is heir to High Garden. Tyrion will secure the north. You will secure the Reach.
No, I won't do it.
Yes, you will. You're still fertile. You need to marry again and breed.
I am Queen Regent, not some brood mare.
You're my daughter! You will do as I command, and you will marry Loras Tyrell. And put an end to the disgusting rumors about you once and for all.
Oh.
Don't make me do it again, please.
Not another word. My children. You disgraced the Lannister name for far too long.
Wow.
Wow. I feel like that's exactly what I was saying about him. Tywin. Earlier.
What song is this?
It's a little girl. What's his name's daughter? Daughter that we know about. We just learned about her.
Okay, so it's
getting
crazy. But are they
complex.
actually going to do it?
Yeah, I don't know. I think that Robb might do something because he's plotting
To
in the
shake
back.
things up.
So probably when they're planning it,
something's going to kind of distract.
Maybe.
Dang, that's crazy.
What a development.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
And so like crazy too. Cersei thought she was like coming up with this incredible plan
Snarky.
and pretty much having Tyrion be in a really weird spot. And then her dad turned on her and was like,
yeah,
you're gonna marry Sir Loras.
Wow.
I wonder. Okay, there's like a weird out there thing. Not weird, but like.
But aren't all of our plots weird and out there?
Tyrion and Cersei actually come together and they like kill their dad.
Oh.
Because they're like, we're not doing this. And we had enough of you. Tyrell. I mean, that would be pretty crazy, but just put it out there.
Maybe.
Wow.
And then they're going to be close.
Mm-hmm.
And then they might be able to mend their...
through
probably
bonding
not.
through killing their dad. Oh, man.
That's trying to make their lives more miserable.
Yeah.
Maybe. You never know.
You know, a little worried about Arya. Like, what's going to happen with Arya? Like, is she going to end up going back to Robb and that exchange going to happen? Or, like, what does that look like?
Let's find out. Maybe we'll find out more in the next episode.
All right.
Let's see.
Yeah, I'm ready. I want to
let's go.
I want to do like a marathon right now.
Let's do it.
We'll catch you guys on the next episode. See you soon. Bye.